Computer almost slow, Monica.
I don't have it down on my computer yet. I don't know. I didn't get here till like 9:15, so
And this is the calendar says it's
I'm
stopped.
running slow. Does that count?
Yeah. All rise.
Thank you. I'll be seated. You ready? Court call CV 57702, Carroll Mason Roofing versus Wilson. Announcements, please.
Randy Rouse on behalf of the receiver. Steve Honeyfield on behalf of Sean Carroll. That's George Alfonso on behalf of Sean Carroll.
Okay.
Ryder for Ben Wilson.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we're here on a continuation of the hearing that Judge Phillips started. I reviewed the record a second time. I'm sure I read it probably more carefully than I did the first time. And we are here on the receiver's motion for authorization to sell all property of the state. We did something before on that. Is that still before the court?
Yes, what's before the court is the motion itself, for the present offers to the court to see if the court would accept one.
Okay. And I know we've also had a hearing before when I was back earlier in that we allowed some bills to be paid. Okay. And then we also have plaintiff Sean Carroll's motion to remove receiver for breach of fiduciary duty. And response in opposition to receiver's motion to sell Basin Roofing and for distribution of funds. That's the two things before the court.
That's correct. And I think parties agree that the evidence for all the hearings is all evidence for all motions.
Is that correct? And I assume that was the situation. So let's talk about time. Given the way that the first part of the hearing occurred when I was out, ill with COVID, I gave you 2 days, but let's decide what that really means. Let me get my timer. So how do you want to break up the time? We're gonna start at 10. We're gonna start at 10, which is about 10 o'clock. Is everybody here, by the way?
Sorry.
Everybody's here?
Yeah. Yes, everybody.
Okay. How are we gonna do the time?
Yeah, from my perspective, what we have, Mr. Carroll's still on with us.
Right.
Max is across the family. After he's completed, we're gonna put James T. Wilson on the witness stand.
Okay.
My guess is because Mr. Carroll took, of course, could well take the date for those two witnesses, and then tomorrow we have multiple witnesses. Two from a basin, two from a westward, bookkeeping group, and then the two experts.
So if we have 2 hours before 12, then we'll take an hour and 30-minute lunch. Figure out that time today, and tomorrow we have only this. We have only this, I think. You don't know? I don't know either. I think we have only this.
That's my understanding.
Yes, Your Honor.
We have only this case today and tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me take a look one more time.
Nothing criminal tomorrow?
That is correct.
Okay, just this case.
Just this case.
Okay, and the rest of the day, same thing, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have, how many hours? Is that? It's 8 hours tomorrow. I told you, give you 2 days. 6 hours a day is 14 hours. That's 12.
I mean, well, starting at 10.
Oh, okay, okay. Get your math right. So how did we divide that each side? Because I want to hold you to the clock.
Well, Judge, I think I may be able to short circuit at least some of this very quickly.
Okay.
You might save us a lot of time.
Nobody's on the clock yet, but go ahead and tell me before we start how you propose to short circuit. Have you talked to the other council about how you propose to short circuit it? Would you want to do it to me or with them privately and then announce? Okay.
That's all right.
Okay, we're on the record, but nobody's on the clock. Okay.
The motion to sell the capital is relying upon a couple of things. What we cannot do. One is the offer from Sean Farrell by the capital. And the second one is offer from the James Wilson by the capital. Both of those offers are contingent upon resolving the litigation, which therefore makes it settlement. The court cannot order the parties to settle. So if those offers are contingent upon that, the court cannot do that. The third option provided by the receiver is to sell to a third party to get undisclosed class. The receiver has stated it would take a year to rebuild a company. That was starting without the first issue. The May 31st hearing, under Mr. Rouse's question, he testified that he could operate the company for just under 6 months. May not be profitable to operate for 6 months. We're only 3 months into that. So I think we're way too early to talk about selling capital. And then the court cannot expect the board of parties to sell it.
Response?
They take care of that one, we go straight to our.
Response?
Well, we're not asking the court to order the party to settle. We are saying the receiver owns the cause of action, that they could call the derivative cause of action. It's really owned by the company. And part of the offers are for selling the cause of action. That's what the receiver is supposed to do. They're not trying to release personal claims. They're just trying to sell the cause of action, and that's part of the assets. We went through the testimony of Mr. Carroll, what he put the value on the lawsuit to be. His testimony is there. The same questions will be asked of Mr. Wilson, what he values the cause of action to. And part of the assets is a lawsuit. You can sell lawsuits. Nothing wrong with selling lawsuits. It's not forcing someone, you're selling the lawsuit from one of the parties, along with the assets. The personal